cousin of that. Well, folks, we're back. I've been on tour for the past week, and you know what I got? I got some new fans, and I got a goddamn cold. But here at Diva Speak TV, we are G's, and we are dedicated to bringing this shit to the people. So I'm gonna man up and give y'all another episode of the show you love, Diva Speak TV right here. We got a big up, we got a let down, we got a Superwoman of the week, and in honor of Black History Month, we have a new feature that you're gonna love. So stick around, we're making this happen. It's DivaSpeak TV. .blogspot.com. It's DivaSpeak TV. .blogspot.com. Holla. This week's Superwoman of the Week is Miss Wendy Day. She is a superwoman. In 1992, Wendy Day started the Rap Coalition because she was tired of seeing artists in the urban genres like hip-hop and R&B get sucker-punched by these labels for not knowing their BI. Now, I don't want to screw this up, so I'm going to read it from the paper. One of Wendy's personal priorities is to consult with and help build regional and national independent urban record labels so artists can regain control of their own art form. So the Rap Coalition answers to a board of advisors that looks like a venerable who's who of rap legends. I mean, check it out. Chuck D from Public Enemy, David Banner, Gift from Goody Mob, Sticky Fingers from Onyx, Too Short, Biatch, Theme, C Murder, can't be giving too much info, that guy. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And recently she helped out Jeezy with his Corporate Thugs Entertainment and setting that up. So big shouts to Wendy Day. She is someone dedicated to helping independent artists keep they shit. If that ain't a Superwoman action, I don't know what is. She's saving the day. So we're back like we left some with today's big up and a letdown. Today's big up goes to my man, one of the nicest people in the world, as Kanye said, nicest Bun B when I met him at the Source Awards. Today's big up goes to Bun B, who will be releasing 2 Trill, which is the album that him and Pimp C were working on before Pimp C passed. The reason why he gets a big up is because this album is going to be a commentary album. He's actually going to be using his voice, which people are huge fans of. I mean, UGK fans do not play around, to actually talk about topics that are relevant to the community besides, you know, bottle popping, fat asses, pimping, and making it rain, which seems to be very relevant to our community these days. But this album is going to be about actual topics that affect the Black community beyond those things. He's going to be speaking on some topics dealing with politics, dealing with economics, social issues, you know, and I'm always a big fan of, you know, if you're an MC and you got the people's ear, say some shit. And that's what Pimp said he's about to do. He said, hey man, if they're going to get at him, meaning the government, he's going to get right back at them saying some shit. Now that's a big up. I'm a big fan of The Cosby Show. Try tucking it in. It's tucked into my socks. Very big fan. But Bill Cosby gets the letdown this week. Bill Cosby has decided that he is going to do a rap album called State of Emergency. Oh, word. He's going to touch on topics like teen pregnancy, black on black crime, etc. that are affecting the Black community. The pudding, J-E-L-L-O. I used to have a show with a son named Theo. I don't know why these brothers act like niggas. I didn't raise my child like that. I had major figures. Now, I mean, I'm not really sure yet what kind of letdown he's getting, because on one hand, I feel like, is this like a joke rap album? Hip-hop ain't got nothing on jazz. Y'all homeboys think you bad. And that pisses me off because hip-hop ain't a joke, and he's been shitting on hip-hop forever, so now that he even tries to utilize hip-hop, he can't even do it in a serious way. Then it could possibly be a letdown, because if he is trying to do it in a serious way, it's like, oh, so you really think that this is something you could just pick up and do? I don't know any rappers that can just pick up and be comedians. Well, maybe a couple, because there are some funny niggas out here. But he doesn't respect what this is as music, so why should he be trying to do it? He's been knocking hip-hop and saying that hip-hop is, you know, about misogyny and it's about negativity and it's a horrible and worst thing that ever happened to the black community for a very, very, very long time. And he hasn't paid any attention to the fact that there are numerous artists in the hip-hop community who are doing a lot with their music and even with their time to getting things better and on the right track. So maybe he should be showing light to them instead of trying to act like he could get on the mic and burn it down. Stick to jazz, Cosby. Stick to being funny. Now, I'll tell you what would be hot. Maybe Bill Cosby and Bun B should do a track together. What would that sound like? I don't agree with your pimpin', and I'd rather have pudding than what you're sippin'. Don't knock it till you try it, Bill, man. I gave the niece a sip down that hill, man. UGK. DivaSpeak TV.blogspot.com. We have a sad moment in Black history. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Trouble's gonna come up the water. Oh, this middle passage. So in honor of Black History Month, we here at Diva Speak TV wanted to shed some light on some sad moments in Black history, just to remind folks so that we don't do it again in the future. You feel me? This week's sad moment in the Blackness is a film that touched all of our lives, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the major motion picture Soul Plane. Not to be confused with Soul Train, which was actually a great moment in Black history. But once we got into the air, it seemed like everything went downhill. Soul Plane was a film written by Bo Zenga and Chuck Wilson, directed by Jesse Terrero, that came out in 2004, to the dismay of many of us in the world with brown skin and a brain. The film starred actors like Snoop Doggy Dogg, Method Man, Tom Arnold, Monique Samore, Kevin Hart. This does seem like, you know, an Oscar award-winning ensemble cast. The foolery that went on in this film is absolutely absurd. Basketball courts in the terminal, fried chicken on the plane, the pilot is high. I mean, come on, really? Supposedly, this was originally going to be the black version of Airplane, which is a classic film starring Leslie Nielsen. Kevin Hart, Leslie Nielsen, comic genius, comic coon. Since I don't know the words you using, I'ma just take that as disrespect. The only thing that would have made Soul Plane worse is if Bill Clinton had been in the movie doing a cameo playing the saxophone on the plane. I mean, he is the first black president, right? Damn, I should have took that cameo. Fucking Middle Eastern talks. Hey man, just calling it what it is. A sad moment in Black history. Alright folks, so you see how I man the fuck up and made that happen, right? Next week when we come back, it's no excuses. I'm gonna be 100% for you. And don't forget Life Experience, the EP, available online on iTunes and also on my MySpace. Also got the new website, Diva Works of Art. If you don't know, I'm a painter, and you can check out some of my artwork at myspace.com/Diva Works of Art. Alright? We out of here. Thank you all. Another episode coming to you next week, Tuesday, right here. YouTube.com/Amanda Diva. And also, of course, DivaSpeak.blogspot.com. Deuces. Don't knock it till you try it, Bill, man. I gave the niece a sip down that hill, man. Came back next season with children and a nigga from Strictly Business. Bottle popping, fat asses, pimping and making it rain.